I honestly think that Camp Polaris and the location of Camp Polaris is, the church is sitting on one of the most beautiful pieces of real estate in the world.
It's amazing for kids to get to come out in nature, where literally it's almost 2 hours to the nearest civilization. For instance, the scenery right now is mountains, a lake. It's amazing.
I think I come to camp to see the kids.
The kids are great. They're always energetic.
Camp gives them hope. A lot of these kids have hard lives. These kids live in the village. They don't have any way to get out, really. The only way to get here is by boat or plane. You can't drive.
They're in a small fishing village. There's not a lot outside. You're providing a home for them, sort of a family and a home somewhere where they're safe and they can just have fun and be a kid for a week.
Gives them a week of just meeting adults that, I mean, we have a lot of even our college kids that are staff here. I mean, we got people that are going to be mechanical engineers, we got electrical engineers, music majors, all kinds of things that are interacting with these kids just that are fairly established people who get to rub shoulders with them and talk to them, and they get to see people that love them and care about them that are not, you know, doing alcohol or drugs or other things. They're seeing people that are smiling, having a good time without causing trouble.
They deal with a lot of, there's suicide, drugs, alcoholism is big. They grow up in alcoholic families and they have broken that cycle. It's hard, you know, for these kids to grow up in Dillingham and stay in Dillingham and never leave Dillingham, and there's not a lot of progression going on there.
And we're only 1 week a year, you know, so we got to really make a big impact to have a lasting on the other 51 weeks. Or
when school starts, they're singing these songs throughout the year. It's giving them a lot of enjoyment. They're singing about God and they're helping them learn things about Him. And it's also just giving them something that they can then go home and teach others.
My favorite thing is water sports like kneeboarding, tubing.
Just learning about God and meeting friends.
I just came to have fun and make new friends and visit.
My favorite thing about camp is learning about God and Jesus, because God is the one that made the world and He's the one that helps us every day.
A lot of these kids don't even know, they don't know Bible stories. A lot of them aren't Christian. So this is their experience with God.
Being able to warm up is a big thing out here, because when you're in the water, you get real cold real fast.
When they come out of the water, they don't have a place to rinse off, and then they get what's called swimmer's itch, or they call them duck mites. A shower house would be a place where they could rinse off, so they would be able to avoid having that happen.
I haven't gotten any, thankfully. I've scrubbed up really well in our Mackay, which is our version of a shower. It's basically a sweat house.
We run in there and get hot and then run into the lake and soap up and then run back in and warm up again.
Okay, well, the sleeping conditions out here is basically if you have a piece of cardboard, you're the lucky winner. If you don't have cardboard, you just sleep on what's available, which is nothing. So we do hoard cardboard out here. It becomes a prime commodity.
Like all the camp stuff here is about 50 years old, probably. It's all falling apart.
The doors have big gapes underneath them and above them. The wind comes through, so the kids are often cold.
There's no more cabin space. If we had more kids, we just need a facility that can accommodate. But if we could improve those buildings and the facility, I think the mission could be broadened and we could use it more than just 1 week out of the year.
For the past 50 years, Camp Polaris has offered outhouses only, but with your assistance, they plan to build bathhouses and restrooms for the camp. government regulation has changed, and camp could happen for more weeks if conditions were improved. A portion of your 13th Sabbath offering this quarter will go to Camp Polaris. Please pray for this wonderful ministry that is connecting people in the remote areas of Alaska to the God of hope.
Jesus, you're my superhero, you're my star.